So a few years ago, I was up in Portland, Oregon, and I was walking around and I saw this really cool shop. And it had all these letters in it, these metal letters. This is one of them. And it was closed and I couldn't get in there, but it just looked amazing. All these metal letters. And I love typography and all the colors. And so I came back the next day and it was open and I went in there. And this guy basically sells letters that he gets off of old buildings. You know, when they tear a building down and it's got, you know, like a bank sign on it, or it's got a, you know, supermarket sign. There's all these incredible metal letters that are salvaged. So he goes around the country and he collects them. And what was so cool is that they're all broken up words. I forget what this is from, you know, it was from a logo or it was from a brand, but I can't remember which one, but they're all individual. And the way he sells them is he just has this kind of warehouse and he puts all the letters up on the wall. He just randomly sticks them all over the wall. And people come in and they stand in front of this wall. And he told me that by accident, he wrote pig, like the way the letters organize themselves. It just happened to write pig. And he saw that he sold like 6 sets of pig because people saw that in it. And a couple occasionally, but he never plans any words. But people come along and they notice what they want to see when they look at these letters. They kind of fill in, and it reminded me a lot of our art making, right? Like we make our art and we have all these intentions and these ideas about it, and then people see what they want in it. This is Nicholas Wilton in Art to Life, and I'm talking about finding the value in your art and how that where we find the value and where other people find the value, it can be really different. This used to bother me a lot, that I had all these ideas and I put all this thought into my work and it was really missed on those who bought my work. They never got that. And so I ended up working on pictures all the time that didn't really, it bothered me that no one would understand the meaning of this. I started thinking more about what the person was going to think about the work instead of what I was thinking about the work. But then eventually I just let go of it because everyone's so totally different. They're going to see different things in your work. It doesn't matter, actually. And once I let go of that, it's a little like once you're in your studio and you stop caring about what other people think, you can make better work. This was a big kind of aha for me. And I never forgot that place with those letters and how he didn't have any intention of putting up words or anything. And people would often ask him, are you an artist? And what are you trying to say here? And he was like, no, I'm just sticking them on the wall. But everyone who comes in sees things, and we're buying collections of letters and they're making their names and making words and they're putting everything together themselves. So it's just a really great thing to remember, you know, to free yourself up. Like the value of your art is probably the highest when you're making it, and to just stay focused on that, you know, like that really that's the greatest part. And what happens afterwards, it doesn't matter so much. Everyone's so different and they're all going to see things differently. And actually people don't care that much and they're just really busy. And I'm really interested in this idea because it gives you freedom. It frees you up to be doing the important work. The front end of it is when you're making it, and you can feel free when you're making it. It's going to turn out way better. It was interesting. I asked him before I left, I said, you know, what are the 2 most common words, or what are the most common words that people buy or put together? And it was interesting. He said, eat and love. And I just thought that was kind of amazing, right? Like everyone's so different, but in a way, they're not so different. Anyway, I'd be really curious to hear what you think about, you know, how you free yourself up from this and where you find what stage of your art making and where you find the value of your art. Awesome. Let me know in the comments. Hope your Sunday's really great. And for those of you who are new here, please join our free artist Facebook group. There's amazing work going on all the time. It's quite extraordinary. Okay, thanks so much. Hey everyone, if you found this helpful, I have a whole lot more to teach, share, and inspire you with every single week. So please join the Art to Life YouTube channel by clicking the subscribe button below. Okay, great, let's do this.